Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Susie Q's Saturday sketch card. My name is Sue Sanders, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator at Lake of the Ozarks, Missouri. I'm also found in Eldon because it's right between the two towns. So, a couple of things that I just want to remind everybody about. Today is the 14th, so happy Valentine's Day. The product of the month for February is a beautiful paper pack 12 by 12 designer series. It's got some really whimsical watercolor papers in it, so that be sure to get that with an order of $75 or more before shipping and tax, and you can purchase this 12 by 12 pack of paper for just $5. I love that paper. All right, just a reminder, bonus days is almost over. You only have until the 28th to redeem those coupons that you received from January's orders, okay? So don't forget that. The other thing that I want to mention is the exclusive join offer is still going on. For $99, you get $125 worth of Stampin' Up! Products, plus you get the new stamp positioning tool for free. And that's only for new demonstrators in the month of February. So if you have any questions or need to contact me, you can find me at SuzieQStamping@gmail.com. And I would be happy and excited to add you to my team and explain things to you. All right. The first Tuesday in February, we received a notice that we have a new kit coming out for February called Happy Happenings. It looks really fun. You'll get the die cuts, the card bases. It looks like there may even be a stamp set in this kit. I haven't ordered it yet, but I'm going to because I think this is a really fun kit that you can put together fast and easy. Okay. Now, the February Paper Pumpkin subscription has come and gone. That's always on the 10th of the month. However, it's not too early to get in for the March Paper Pumpkin, which is called Fluttering Garden. And you must subscribe by, well, we're a few days late from that, for March. Oh, no, we're not. You have to subscribe between February 11th and March 10th. I seen February 11th and got confused. So you can still subscribe to the Paper Pumpkin for the month of March. Looks like a hummingbird set. Going to be very, very pretty, I'm sure. Don't forget that as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you can also get the coordinating add-on, and this is good for 3 months. So we'll be getting a new one in April, but this one was for January, February, and March, where you got a die for a label. Then you have some pretty dies for tulips or flowers. And then in March, you will get the word beautiful, which is a die cut. So those are all exciting things that you can take advantage of. If you are new to my channel, even if you're not new, but you've been watching me for a while, please hit that subscribe button and the like button if you see something that you really like, so that you can get notified when I'm going to have a live video. The next thing that I want to remind everybody about is if you do a sketch card or make a card that's using the sketch that I showed, please post it out there to my Facebook page, Suzie Q Stamping, so that everybody can see what your creations are. I love to see what other people are creating, as well as I get inspiration from them. Okay, so today's sketch card is this, and the measurements on that are a card base that is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. So that is our card base. Give this a good burnish here. Okay, then we have a mat, and this mat measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. Okay, this is pretty peacock, and this is it's not very burst. It's
Blue.
Oh,
Blackberry Bliss.
Blackberry Bliss. I knew the color, I just couldn't get it out. Okay. I also have my 2-inch circle, or it's not really a 2-inch circle. It is.
2-inch circle.
Oh, it is a 2-inch circle. Okay. My 2-inch circle for my greeting. Then I have some designer series paper. I have a piece that is cut at 1 1/4 by 3 inches. Another piece that is cut by 2 by 3 inches. And then I have a piece that is 1 1/2 inches by 3 3/8. Okay.
Flip that over.
Flip this over.
No,
okay.
No. Flip that.
Flip it this way.
Flip that other one over.
This one goes over.
Yeah.
Okay.
And goes up and down.
And it goes up and down. Someone helped me design this, so she's in the background helping me.
It opens up like a hot dog.
Right. So it opens up like this way. It's going to be a portrait card. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to attach our pretty peacock layer. And I have some other examples that I made to show you at the end of this video. So this is our layer. Now what you can do, and you'll see it in some of my other examples, is I have stamped around my card front. So this goes this direction. And then this piece will go this direction. So I always dry fit my, there we go. Now I got it right. Now I've got the puzzle in the right direction. I love that when that happens. Okay. So we're going to now just attach our papers to this. And this card is so simple because you can do it in so many different ways. Those flowers look like they're going up and down that way. You want just a tiny border around the sides of your card. And this is all coordinating paper. It's the lovely lilac, I believe. It's been in for a couple of years now. But it is very pretty paper, and it is so versatile. All right. This is our last piece. And it's going to go right there along that edge. Okay, there's that. Now we're going to stamp a greeting, and we're going to use the Nature Symphony greeting. And this card, just the sketch, is a simple sketch. However, you could do so many things with this as far as making it a wow card. You could die cut some leaves and put on here. You could do some flowers to put on here. I'm just basically doing simple cards to show you how it's done. And we're going to stamp in black so that it shows up on that pretty peacock. So I'm just inking up my stamp. We're going to say, "You make me smile." And then that will go on the front of our card, like so. And like I said, you could dress this up by layering your greeting. You can pop it up with dimensionals. You could emboss this whole thing and make it look like a quilt. Now I'm just going to take some of these pretty dots. These were the Regal foiled dots. They are discontinued, but I am using up what I have, and I think maybe I won't use those. I have some other ones over here that maybe we'll use these. I think we will use these, and we'll use the, looks like they're crumb cake. So we'll use a couple of these on our greeting there, just to give that a little bit of decoration. So there is our card sketch. Very easy, doesn't take long. Great way to use up our scraps, okay? I know I have tons of scraps, both of DSP and cardstock, and you could do this all with cardstock. You could take different pieces and colors of cardstock and run them through 3 different embossing folders and just have that as your card front. Now let me show you some other cards that I made using that same exact layout. So this was the layout that we started with. All right. And we have this card here. So see here, I just used the greeting and did it right on the card front. I want to add some ribbon to this. I just haven't done that yet. Then I have this example. And here's another one that is horizontal using that pretty paper. And I love how this one turned out. I used some pretty designer series paper and then matted it with gold. And I had an extra gold label from a paper pumpkin kit that I used. So I really think that one's pretty. Okay, so that gives you lots of ideas to use this sketch card for. I hope you enjoyed it today, and we'll see you back next week on February 21st. Y'all have a great week. Bye.